Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to the video. Today we're going to be discussing the importance of rest, and more specifically rest days and recovery for beginner teen lifters. Well, before I get into that, my name is Noah. I am the founder of Get Her Done Fitness, and I made it my mission to help all the young men get the body and confidence they've always wanted. And I'm currently hosting a free video training where I'm showing you guys how to do exactly that. Gain the most amount of muscle and confidence in just 12 weeks without all the BS and misinformation and lies that are spread throughout the fitness industry that are going to leave you with zero results. And so I'm teaching you guys everything that I've learned in the past few years in gaining 40 pounds that is going to help you to pack on the size as quickly as humanly possible, because I've been through all the ups and downs. I learned what works and what doesn't work so that you don't have to. And so if you don't want to miss out on that opportunity, go down below and click that first link to watch that free video training. You're not going to regret it. What is the importance of rest and rest days for beginner teen lifters especially, okay? There is a common misconception held by beginners in the gym that is, if you want something to grow, you need to train it more, okay? So me just starting out in the gym, I thought this too, right? If I want to get a bigger chest, I need to train chest like every other day. Or I'm just going to go in every day and just train everything as much as I can, and that's going to help me to get bigger, right? Or I'm going to train arms every day because I want big arms, or I need to train legs every day. Like anything along those lines that is saying that you need to add in more days of training and more frequency, and you are just going to get more results. Like it's a direct input output. You put more work in and you get more results. That's true. But not when it comes to lifting, because with lifting, it is very important that you train hard and you put the work in, but it's just as equally important that you actually let yourself recover. Because what happens when you recover is that the muscle that you broke down in the gym is actually being rebuilt, right? And that's how it gets bigger. It gets bigger after it's rebuilt. You're going into the gym, you're breaking it down, and then you go home and you go about your life, whatever, for the next 48 hours or 72 hours until you come in to train that muscle again. And the muscle is being rebuilt in that time. And that is what it actually makes it bigger, because it's broken down and then it's built up to be stronger and bigger to handle the stimulus that was applied to it when it was broken down. And so not only is it going to mean that you are going to get bigger, you're also going to get stronger and you're going to have more energy, right? If you don't go super intense every single day, right? You still want to go intense every day, but by rest, I mean you give yourself the appropriate amount of time in between muscle groups, right? So I still train 6 days a week, but I'm only doing each muscle group 2 days out of the week, right? I train every muscle twice a week, and that gives myself the time to recover so that I can go in and train that muscle group again as hard as humanly possible. Like I go in to train arms and I can barely move my arms by the time that I get out. And the next day they are sore as hell. And then they're still sore the following day. And then I go in to train again and I make them sore. I break them down super hard again. And that is how you are going to get the most amount of results, okay? Don't fall victim to the, oh, I need to train something more for it to grow. No, you need to get the proper rest and recovery and then go and train that specific muscle group harder. If you have a lacking muscle group, the way to go about it is that you go in and you train that muscle group harder, but you don't add in any more frequency. You simply add in more intensity, okay? I hope you guys found this information useful. If you never want to miss a new video, make sure to go down below and click that subscribe button. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Always remember to get her done.